Hey, it's Kier, Digital Red Zone, and today we're going to go over display ads because I got a great question about what they are and how they work and how do you get them. And quite honestly, they are fantastic for small businesses. So let's dive right into it. So let's go to Dick's Sports, and I've chosen to look at. I was hoping I'd find some golf shoes on sale, and there are some here at Dick's Sports. Click on the product, and what's happening is they're embedding code into either my mobile device or my computer, which some call a pixel, some call a cookie. And what that code is simply something that stays within the browser that tells the ad servers that I've been to this site, and what they're going to do is they're going to retarget me. There's two types. There's cold traffic and there's retargeting. And we're going to start with retargeting because for most business owners, this is something they need to be doing. So not everyone who comes to your website buys your product. Who knows what happened? The phone rang, uh, there was an emergency, they were just kicking tires, they're interested, they're looking around, and this could be for a plumber to a car dealer to a doctor to anything really. People look around, and a lot of times they don't buy right away. um, and that's where these retargeting ads really help from a branding perspective. They make you look bigger than you are, and they keep your message constantly in front of their faces. And with our strategies with these retargeting ads, we can actually change the ad uh, over time. So they get one ad one day, another ad another day, another ad another day. And that way they don't grow numb to the message because you see the same thing over and over again. It doesn't exist anymore. Subconsciously, you're seeing the ad, you're still taking in the ad, but we want a different message to catch the eye. But your basic campaign is just simple retargeting ad that we throw in the display network. And what we're looking for with these ads are impressions and clicks. And so what you're doing is you're buying traffic uh, through retargeting to bring them back. And it does a really good thing to your analytics from all our tests, that the bounce rate, they come back and they read around a little more. And then through the website, we want to drive them obviously to spend some money with you. So let's go see what happens here now that I've clicked on here. Let's go to the USA Today. Now, oh, there it is. So I didn't have to refresh the page. That was neat. So basically, what happens is this ad is going to follow me around for a set number of days, weeks, up to 90 days. Most of the pixels. I think that's the longest you can go. And so what happens is when people come to your website, you can drive traffic through cold ads. So this could be a cold ad, meaning they haven't been to your website, but this ad is on a topic that you're reading about. So it'll pop up, driving you to the website, and then the retargeting ad will follow you around. In this case, I've already been to the website, so they're showing me the Nike shoes I looked at and some other brands. And so again, this is a great way to show other products. If I came to you, you're a heating and air and an electrician, and I came looking at electrical problems with my heating and air, and I was specifically reading information about the electrician side of the business. Well, then this retargeting ad pops up to, hey, we do heating and air as well. Just another great way to show other products that you can sell. Um, we'll go over some numbers here real quick after I show these ads to show that this is one of the fastest growing places in digital media buying. These display ads, because of the technology behind it, the targeting behind it. So if you're a small business plumber or heating and air guy, you can have these retargeting ads only show up to people within specific cities, towns, zip codes, whatever you choose. We even have another way through mobile devices to create a fence around certain perimeters, so that when they're in that perimeter, the ads will display on mobile. That's called Geo Fencing, but that's another topic for another time. So you are, as with traditional media, you buy radio ads, you want to get people in your local area to hear your ad. Well, this works better and more cost effective as well. So as you can see, there's one of the ads. I'm sure there'll be more on this page. There's another one. And what you see is that there's so many different sizes of ads. So there's another one. That's the same one, maybe. And there's another one. So one of the impediments for a small business owner, medium-sized business to getting into this is that these ads, you go hire a graphic artist, you're paying a lot of money to create these ads because you got to have all the sizes to match all the different websites. Let's go to let's go to let's go to a business website that gets lots of traffic. And this is a kind of a blogish type. There it is again. So again, you can see it's following me around. And we can also run these ads through Facebook. It's just a different portal. You got to use the Facebook ad servers to do the same thing. But you're not on Facebook all day. You're looking at your local newspapers. Let's go look at a local newspaper. Here is the state.com. And if it doesn't show up, they're just not. Oh, there it is. So this Nike shoe has now followed me around to 3 different websites. Now, normally what I would be doing is not looking for the ad, obviously. I'd be digesting content. But I keep seeing what I was looking at. And the numbers that drive, these things drive, the retargeting drives sales. It's the reason why it's one of the fastest growing forms of digital marketing out there right now. And it's finally become cost effective. And if you're buying traditional media, billboards or TV ads or radio ads, if the big boys want to buy up that space and pay more, you've got to pony up and keep pace. Well, in this form of advertising, this form of digital marketing, it's very competitive. I mean, your cost is going to be the same as Dick's Sporting Goods to get this. Now, in this case, it's because there's a pixel on my computer because I went to the website. But you've got cold traffic ads too, which is right here. So Zoom, enterprise grade video conferencing, right? So that would be a cold traffic ad. I have not been to that website, and it's popping up right in front of me. So we run those too. So when you catch their eye with an ad with cold traffic, generally they'll click to the site. They may not buy then, but then you throw the retargeting ads in, it just entices them even more to come back, and they do. It really works well. And if you're marketing online, this is just got to be something in your portfolio. Otherwise, your competition is going to be doing it and leave you behind. So let's go look U.S. digital ad spending. So here's the estimated U.S. display and spending in billions of dollars. All right, so 26 in 2015, 2017 this year 37, next year 41, and projected for 2019 46. So it's growing. So you can see the forms of these media buys. And 2015, the top ad was banners and others, and this is going to grow even more because of the retargeting, which you can see by these numbers that they're planning on it as well. The retargeting is just that strong, and that people are spending their money on it, and it works in mobile display, and that's what's great. Like I said, one of the impediments is all the various sizes of ads, which I'll show you here soon. I just wanted to go over some numbers showing the display ads and how it's growing. So the key here is getting in and getting, the faster you get in and the faster you create ads and get into this network, the more data you'll have in a year from now, and the more targeted you'll be able to be. And we've got reverse engineered some of the top converting ads that have been in the display networks for several years, and that's what we use to create our ads for our clients. So that being said, I'm going to go to the next phase of this, and one of our clients here, Balance Day Spa, They do. We created their web. There are all right. So there they are right here. They're on the first page already. This website's maybe 30 days old. It's a pretty competitive. It's a pretty competitive area. So I was glad to see that's already number 5. I need to run the rank checker on this sucker because it's moving faster than I thought it would. And so we're going to be running a membership package. So we've got it here with the details. They've given me a copy of an ad that's running in a traditional marketing piece. This is like a mailer. And so we're going to take a look at this to give me an idea of what look they like so that I can reverse engineer a display ad um, and make it work with their message. So that being said, that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to create the ads. When I come back, I can show you the one set of ads, and it'll show the various sizes and things of that nature. And we'll get this sucker running. I will be back shortly. All right, the ads are created, and I hit the go button, and well, I'm already being retargeted. There's one of the ads now on thestate.com. That's our local newspaper here. So you can see how it works. It was actually showing up several places on this page. So we're already branding. We're already started, and you can see the various ads. This is one of our ads that we use to brand as far as somewhat of a call to action. Save. I'd rather on this ad have, save $50, 10% off, and direct them to a coupon or something. In this case, we're using the coupon for the cold traffic ad to generate traffic, and then retarget them from there with those other ads. What they're offering is a $10, get an extra $10 when you buy a gift certificate at a certain value. So we got the ad up, it's running, both cold traffic and retargeting. We're running a Facebook cold traffic and retargeting ads for them as well. So we really super boosted this campaign as they work together in conjunction very well. The problem with Facebook is Facebook. So if you want to run ads through Facebook and retarget through Facebook, you use one ad platform. You got to use the other ones for the display ads. So we are using the power of both, and it is so cost effective that from a branding perspective, there's nothing better. You compare it to radio, you compare it to TV, you compare it to heck, even we had a we we had a a phone book ad. It was $1,400 a month, and it wasn't even a big phone book ad back in the day. From a branding perspective, this is the way to go. I used to be an idiot, and I was all about results based marketing. If we did something, we wanted immediate impact, and I know we did direct mail, we didn't get anything, so we quit that. Or we did radio, we didn't get anything, so we quit that. What my lesson learned was simply the fact that when you have a branded audience, your call to action, your immediate marketing efforts work 10 to thousands of times better because they already know who you are. When you're doing it the opposite, when they don't know who you are and you're wanting immediate impact from what you're doing, it's not going to work. Or if it does work, what you're seeing is a minute percentage of how it could have worked. And it was a very expensive lesson I've learned over 20 years. And don't learn that lesson. It costs too much. So we're branding them through the display. We're branding them through Facebook. We're retargeting them to continue the branding. But our branding through these types of ads have a call to action and the ability to direct traffic to the website and then capture them as a lead or sale. And that's what makes it so great because you don't have that with other branding. You don't have the ability to do that. And the biggest impediment for people to get into this type of marketing was always the cost of these ads. There's so many sizes, so many different ads you need, and you need to split test and beta test. Now, we've reverse engineered ads we know convert and people look at and have worked for other companies, and we use them, but we still split test them. So what we do is we scale in the ads, create the ads, run them, use several versions, see which versions people are clicking on or viewing the most, which ones are working in essence, And then we scale it up, increase the ad spend to maximize the impressions and the branding with it. And it works. And for what you pay compared to other branding forms of media, marketing, this is a no-brainer. This is pennies on the dollar compared to anything else you can do. And we've taken the barriers away from small businesses, so now it's cost effective even for them. There's a reason why your large corporations do this. This one's got too much text. That's not a good example of a display ad. That there's no way you're going to. I don't know why you would have the ad set up this way. This is somebody who's made print ads trying to run display ads, and they're different. It's just too much stuff. Nobody's going to read it. Nobody's going to look at it. But there's a reason why your big corporations, your big companies have been doing this for a long time, and there's a reason why that ad spend's increasing.
People are
The reason
fighting
is the
type 2
branding is the
diabetes
best,
with fitness,
and
food, pill that starts with F. Farxiga,
I
along
mean, I just quickly got branded for Farsiga. And speaking of branding, as a note, I have to admit I bought those Nike shoes. The sale price was good, and I remembered I had a Dick's card gift card, and so those shoes are on their way and will be here in 7 days. So it works. It really does work. And if you've got any questions about this, if you've got any concerns, if you want to know more, I am always available to meet and talk to you about this. This is a great way for you to affordably get your name in front of people so they can see your business. And it really looks good when your business. One of our clients saw his business on USA Today and said just how USAtoday.com's business was showing up and just how cool that looks. And it is, and that's part of the branding too. So you're taking your brand and pairing it with another brand they already know. So they know USAtoday.com is a huge company, and then they see your ad, and you've been co-branded with them, and it's working. It's working really well from a branding perspective. It's generating some traffic and it's generating some sales. So um, again, if you got any questions up here, Digital Red Zone, this has probably gone on too long. You can reach us digitalredzone.com, and I really thank you for watching today.